You did.
Hello. Yes, my people, welcome back to another live stream on the channel. Welcome back. Hope everyone is doing well. Liverpool 0, Nottingham Forest 3. Liverpool 0, Nottingham Forest 3. And that is back to back 3-0 losses. Yeah. Yeah, I can't lie. Chat. One sec. It might be time. It might be time, you know. Big up the chat first, and then we'll get into it because Liverpool have lost at Anfield by 3-0. LFC for Leicester's sack slot now. Slot in. End the season now. End the pain. 3-0 loss. 6 losses in 7. 3 points from 21. No reason to be slot in. I told everyone we've been crap, but he won the league. Nothing can save us. Slot out, says PL Champs. Sack slot, please, says Sam. Does anyone know how many points Roy had after 12 games? I couldn't even tell you. All I know is that Liverpool Football Club are finished. The season is over. The title race is over. Everything is over at this club. Everything. Absolute embarrassment. Fucking embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing from that manager. Naive. Absolutely naive. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting as he watches on and complains. What have you got to complain about? You've had 500 million and you're complaining. What have you got to complain about? There is nothing to complain. What have you got to complain about? You've got a fully fit squad. You've had 500 million pounds to spend. And you're complaining on the touchline. What are you complaining at? Please tell me, what are you complaining at? People with Liverpool Football Club are 11th in the Premier League. 11th in the Premier League. And this stream for me isn't about slot in, slot out. This stream is about, can you see the flipping problems with this team? No midfield, no fullbacks, no identity, no style of play. Just absolutely fucking nothing but clueless. Absolutely nothing but cluelessness, but fucking stupidness, but fucking retardance from this manager. Look at our run. Look at the run. 3-0. 3-0. Yeah, cool, we won. Whatever. Cool, we won. 3-0. 3-2. Look, oh my God. 3 in our last 5 games. 3-2. We've had 3-0 defeats. 3-0 defeats in 4 games. Sorry, in 5 games. 5 games. We could be 13th by Monday, apparently. 13th by Monday. Is that actually true? If Everton win, we actually can. We actually... Oh, no, we can't. No, because of Brentford. We can go 12th. We can be 12th. 12th in the Premier League come Monday. 12th in the fucking... 11th. We're 11th. We're actually 11th. Well, wake up and smell the coffee. Chat, let me know. Do you want Arne Slot sacked? You know what? We're running a poll. Start a poll. Sack Slot now. Yes or no? Yes. And then we'll have no. That's the option. Smash up these likes, by the way. Slap the likes up. Liverpool have just been an arse whooping again. And do you know the saddest thing is about this all? Forest was even fantastic. Forest had 25% possession. 25% possession. 25, and I'm going to repeat it again, 25 fucking percent possession, and you lose 3-0 at home, and you sit and complain. The whole team is a mess. The whole team is literally a mess. You're taking off our £125 million striker that you don't have a clue what to do with. You don't know how to use him. You don't know how to feed the ball to him. You don't know how to make him run. You don't know how to make him get into good positions. You don't know where to put him in the actual team. One minute you want to put him on the left. One minute you want him to drop deep. At times in that game, Alexander Isak was deeper than Alexis McAllister. Deeper than Alexis McAllister. This manager doesn't have a fucking clue what he is doing right now with this team. He doesn't have a fucking Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo couldn't fucking fix it. Shaggy couldn't fucking fix it. The whole fucking show couldn't fix it. The whole team is finished. It's over. It is over. The Premier League is over. Forget about anything because Liverpool are literally 11th in the Premier League. 11th. 11th. See, right now, I would love to just scream their flipping ass down. But obviously, I have to pay respect to the neighbours. 14 likes. Let's get these likes up to 20. 20 likes. Come on, chat. 20 likes. Liverpool are 11th in the Premier League. Let that sink in. Let me know, man. Are you on a slot out? Yay or bloody nay? 17% says yes. I mean, sorry. 86% are saying yes, sack slot now. What are you slotting or slot out, people, man? How much more can Liverpool take from this? How much more? Where do we go from? Because this season is beyond over. This season is finished now. In November. We are in November. Wake up, smell the coffee. We are in November and this season is finished. Our season is finished in November. November. This season is done in November. Forget top 5. Forget top 4. I don't give a flipping out if people say, oh, we're only 2 points off. No one cares. No one cares if we're 2 points off or no points off. You go to them last 5 games, look where Liverpool are. 18th. We're in the relegation zone. Relegation zone. Leeds, funny enough, Leeds, if you do it based off the last 7 games, we're actually 19th. The only team that is more shit than us is Wolves. And I don't know if we beat Wolves. I genuinely don't know if we beat Wolves. Just an absolute colossal mess. And do you know what the saddest thing is? That first 20 minutes, actually, no, post 5 minutes. So from the minute 5 to about 25 minutes in, so about half an hour in, it was actually quite good. Was creating chances. Was getting on the ball. You know, Salah was doing his thing. Kirkers was actually having a good game. Certain players were actually having a good game. Sonny lad, if you want to jump on, I'll send you the link. Go you slot out. For me, it's not even about slotting or slot out. It's about identifying these problems that Liverpool have. No midfield, no fullbacks, no clue. Nobody has a clue how to fix this. And this isn't going to get worse. Sorry, this isn't going to get better. We're going to continue to lose. rolling them off the flipping tongue. Oh no, yeah, I saw that. Kanate is smiling like a little smug little fucking prick, mate. Fucking smiling at the camera after you walk after a fucking disaster class. Half of the goals we conceded is because of fucking you. Fucking smiling when you come off the fucking camera. You're not fucking Messi, mate, who's just fucking bagged a hat-trick and fucking dunked on the team and had an absolute masterclass and a standing ovation. No, we've lost the game due to your fucking retardedness. Honestly, go to Madrid. Go to fucking Madrid. I have backed you through thick and thin when it's come to the contract situation, when it's come to you being a fucking crap defender, when it's come to you playing from the ball at the fucking back. I have defended you through thick and fucking thin. No, not anymore. You're on your own. You're on your own now. No, you're on your own. No more. No more. But no, the manager decides to leave it. Decides to absolutely leave it, by the way. We go to the lineup. Konate came off that pitch at 55 minutes. He should have been on. He should have been off, right? Konate should have been off that pitch 33 minutes. Should have been off at that pitch at 33 minutes. Chat. I'll put the link in the chat if anyone want to join. Son, if you want to join, let me know, bro. Konate says in Madrid. The fix is easy. The players are in the position they are fucking meant to. I mean, the fix isn't easy, though, because there's 3-4 problems wrong with Liverpool right now, mate. There's 3-4 things that are wrong with this club. It's all right saying, yes, it's an easy fix. Why is it when Virgil van Dijk is looking forward, he is seeing opposition players? Why is it when Konate, our fullbacks, are looking forward, they're seeing opposition players as opposed to my midfield? Where is my midfield again? Where is it again? Fucking nowhere. Are we going to offer a Muppet a new contract? I don't know what will happen. But for people asking me in the chat, am I slotting or slot out right now? It's about identifying the problems at this football club. 17 locks. Let's try and get these up to 20 if that is possible. Bless up to everybody, man. I appreciate everybody, man. Liverpool are done. The season is over. I have no words. Get voted on the poll. I'm intrigued to see what you people are saying. What are you people saying? 14 votes, 80% are saying sack Arne Slot now tonight. Sack him. At this point, he's getting intervention of Madrid playing like that. Slot out. Bring back Klopp. The thing is, chat. I don't think we'll sack him. I don't think Liverpool sack him. I don't think Slot is capable of identifying the issues, even if he couldn't. It's able to sort them. I don't think he knows how to. I genuinely don't think he knows how to. And the simplest thing is, chat. There's loads of problems. It's not like it's just one problem at Liverpool right now. There is more than one problem that is wrong at this football club. With the fullbacks, with the wingers, we're going through the midfield. The opposition not knowing how to defend set pieces, not knowing how to defend basic defending. When we get doubled up on, we don't know what to do. We don't know how to pass to a striker. We don't know how to actually fit the striker in. We don't actually know how to place where the striker goes. What type of runs do we want him to make? When do we want him to drop deep? When do we actually want him to run on the shoulder? When do we want him to be in the box? He doesn't know how to do any of these things. And this is not on Alexander Isak, because you can't blame him with the lack of fitness and all this. Forget the fitness excuses. Alexander Isak is fit. He's fit. He is fit. But we don't know how to use him. We need Jurgen to come back. I don't think Klopp will come back. Gomez should be first choice in the defence. No midfielders are not even defensive midfielders. They manage to do defensive duties, but that's not who they are. Facts. But the thing is, chat, buying players ain't going to save it. Buying players is not going to save this club. Doesn't matter. People thinking Semenyo will fix all our problems. No, he won't. Yeah, he might fix us looking a bit more lively on the ball on the left-hand side. Where else? Where else? Where else? No, not a chance. Not a chance. That last chance we conceded, we had around 7 players in our box and 1 Forest player who was unmarked. Facts. But I've seen people complain about, oh, the set piece though. Oh, you know, the blocking Alisson's view. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We lost 3-0. 3-0. At this point, did we sign Isaac? You can't play him. We don't have to use Ekatike. Ekatike looks fucking lost. The doctor excuse is weak. What are they teaching the kids to make up excuses when a family member dies? Low. Weak mentally. I'm not saying these players are definitely going through it with Diego, but I don't like it when people blame it on that. It's not fair to blame on somebody that's no longer with us, and that will always be forever be in our hearts. That's for me. It don't sit right with me. It simply don't sit right with me. If you are new to the channel, by the way, chat, make sure you're slapping a like and subscribing to the channel. We're 7 subs from 2,450, so hopefully we can push to get there today. Below, get voting on the poll. Would you sack Arne Slot now? Do you want him gone? But look how Forest are back our shots. It's over. It's I'm struggling when you're in this deep of a mess. I'm struggling to think, where is he going to come back from this? 4-0 Barca, Barcelona won. Oh, you guys won, fair play. I'm struggling to think, chat, where do we come back from this? Where? And the thing is, I mentioned this against Chelsea, and any of you guys that have watched that Chelsea short, I spoke on when we lost to Chelsea, this manager making stupid decisions, being naive, not waking up, standing there on the touchline just making boring excuses. I said all this, and that's ultimately what's going to kill the man. Not obviously thingy, but as a Liverpool manager, because he's not waking up and he's not doing the things that we want him to be doing. He's coming out in press conferences, chat. He's coming out in press conferences and saying, I don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to fix this. How dare you? How fucking dare you come out as Liverpool manager and say, I don't know how to fix this? How dare you? Yeah, it should have been 4-0. We should have got, chat, we should have lost by an absolute margin. You know what? The funniest thing is, Forest wasn't even great. Forest was not even great. Forest was not even great. But we lost by an absolute battering. Forest wasn't even great. Let that sink in, by the way. Forest wasn't even great. Where was Forest great? Oh, capitalising on Liverpool's mistakes. Capitalising on Liverpool's mistakes. Liverpool got destroyed and embarrassed again. And that manager is, I feel, there's so much to go through, man. Genuinely, do you know what also wound me up? Bringing on Chiesa at 2-0 down. Why bring on Chiesa and Ngamoa? You brought on Rio and Ngamoa at 2-0 down. Why are you doing that to the poor lad? Why are you doing that to the poor lad? He's just had to sit on the fucking bench and watch a piece of shit for 78 minutes and gets asked, yeah, come on and try and change the game for us. And then we lose literally seconds later, 3-0. Do you know how that, how do you think he's feeling, Chiesa? He tried. But it's not his fault. It's not Chiesa's fault. It's the manager's fault. And that needs to be pointed out. Why are you making substitutions late? Why is Hugo Ekitike only coming at 55 minutes? Why? No wonder we fucking lose. Because you either make substitutions late, you don't have a clue what you're doing with the substitutions. And to be honest, there's no point even screaming make substitutions because this manager doesn't have a clue what he's doing when it comes to the fucking team. He doesn't have a clue what he's doing to the fucking strikers. He doesn't have a clue what he's doing to the whole team. So when it comes to, oh yeah, please make subs, there's no point making fucking subs because he doesn't know what he's fucking doing with them. So there's no point saying, oh, play Chiesa, play this player. In the whole build-up, people saying, why? You know what? Don't play Chiesa anymore. Because, you know what? I actually feel sorry for the lad. He shouldn't be put out there with a manager that doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he is doing. Don't give him the money in the January now. No, I've changed my mind. Don't give him the money in January. Fuck your money, mate. Fuck your fucking money. I thought you told me Liverpool won't drop points and Arsenal will drop points. I literally am reading the chat. Unfortunately for you, mate, I'm talking. But you're on 21 likes. Let's try and get these likes up to 30, chat. Bless up. Stop whining and moaning. Well, people ask for my opinion, so I respond to comments. You've only just joined the chat. It's the second time he has done this to the kid. Facts. Do you know how he's just going to go off that pitch feeling? I've just had to sit and watch that on the bench for 78 minutes and get brought on. Seconds later, we concede. Do you know what that's going to do to that kid's confidence, the mentality? That he's just had to sit and watch all that, and now he's had to be brought on. Fucking spineless. Absolutely fucking spineless. Absolutely spineless from the manager. Let's see what rubbish he's going to come out with in the press conference. Oh, we tried. Oh, we was good for good spells. Fuck if we were good for good spells or not. We were fucking shit. It doesn't matter if we were good in spells. We were shit. Yay or nay. And I swear to God, if the people in the press conference say to him, oh no, what's your thoughts on the game? What do you think the thoughts are? What do you think the thoughts are? Our midfield makes no incisive passes because Gakpo and Salah make no runs. And when we play through the middle, every time we play out wide, Salah and Gakpo lose the ball. Yeah, because Gakpo's slow as a slug. Salah's just not Mo Salah. And when we try and play against a deep block team, we try and put Gravenberch on the ball to try and run through the team. No, we need to get McAllister on the ball, who can break the lines, put the balls over the top, play the balls with, a lot of the fixes was today when Forest were playing deep. Get McAllister on the ball, threaded ball passes over the ball, threaded ball passes into your striker, utilising your striker, making your striker make runs, not having him deeper than Alexis McAllister, who should be the guy that should be making the passes for the players that should be making the runs. How can we see it? How can we see it, but he can't? It don't make sense. Naivety, that's what. In the first minute, we looked well, but we kept playing to the wingers and literally pushed our midfield into attack. Yeah, because why? Forest grew. They grew confidence into the game. They grew confidence into the game to think, no. We need to go back to reverting back to type. And Sean Dyche made it physical and tough for us, like I said. And what they did their research. They actually did training. They actually worked a game plan, and their game plan worked. The thing is, that get me is why are we trying in the last 5 minutes? Because it's panic stations. And I'm seeing people moaning on Twitter saying, oh, but one of the goals shouldn't have count. Doesn't matter. We lost 3-0. We lost 3-0. If we lost 1-0, I mean, I'll somewhat hear it. but I'm not hearing it from an aspect of, oh yeah, we got unlucky with one of the goals. No, we lost 3-0. Shut up moaning. I'll take Real Barca. No, you're not having him. I feel bad for Mamardashvili. He should have played. One second, chat. I've got to go 1 minute. I'm back. Another touchline cooking its peak. Well, unfortunately for touchline facts, mate, I'm not doing the show with him this week, and he can jog on it. If Slot gets sacked, who do you want to replace him? A manager that knows what he's doing, a manager that knows how to utilize a striker, a manager that knows how to fix midfield gap holes and problems, a manager that knows how to utilize fullbacks, a manager that knows how to make his team well structured and well drilled. That would be for a start. 23 likes, get them to 30. Yeah, we can get to 30 likes. We better hear reports of sack him and gone. I don't understand why he spends a year bringing Chiesa back to fitness, and for the first few months, Isak easing in. But now he throws him straight back in right again. Exactly. Desperatity, that's what, mate. Because he's desperate. He's at a point in time where it's become desperate. It has ultimately become desperate. And I don't think he just knows. I don't think he knows what to do, man. He's in a dark, dark hole. Let's see if Slot's actually done a press conference. Because let's see what excuses he makes. Because that should be interesting. See what pathetic excuse he's going to say. Oh, we tried. Pathetic. You better turn up to that press conference. You better turn up to that press conference. I want the Germans manager of England. The usual low block excuse, no doubt. Yeah. Can we play you? Can we play you? Can we play you every week? I assume that you're a Forest fan. Enjoy your win, mate. Enjoy your win if you're a Forest fan. Enjoy it. Because yeah, if I was you, enjoy it. Enjoy your victory, mate. Enjoy your victory. Slap a like, subscribe on the channel. Liverpool Football Club have finished. The season's over, and I don't see anywhere where we fix this. I've said this now. I genuinely don't see a world where we fix this. I genuinely don't see a world where we fix this. I don't know. It's over. It's done. Dusted. End the season now. End the Premier League season now. This downfall season has showed that Slot was playing Klopp's team last season. Facts. I want the 3-0. Bro, we lost 3-0. You're coming in here acting surprised. We lost 3-0. The manager's got no identity, no style of play. It's over, mate. And by the way, just to let you know, my mum texted me saying we're going to Cyprus next week. Obviously, do you want to come? I was like, yeah, sure. So we can't do our show next week. What happened? A manager has no style of play, no identity, and no awareness, just no nothing. Just nothing. Doesn't have a clue what he's doing, that's what. Playing plays in wrong positions, wrong tactics. You got a midfield that's literally... Yeah. The midfield's a joke. Genuinely, the midfield is a joke. Any team beats us in the world right now. Wolves. Wolves beat us. Big up Bazia, bro. Every single time, IG. 24 likes. Bless up to everyone, man. Talk to me, chat. How do we improve? How do we come back? This guy's coming here saying hashtag slot outs, hashtag slot out. I hear you, man. I hear you. Is yeah, bless up Zebra every single time. Dutch managers destroy English football institution. It's over in November. See, the thing is, chat, I want to get angry. I feel like right now, that's why, you know, my 10-minute match reaction. Right now, I'm just letting my feelings out, really. In my 10-minute reaction, I'll have a bit of time to decompose because, like, it's so hard to just, like, genuinely, oh my God. It's genuinely so hard to compose how bad we are. But literally, there's a poll going on right now. 26 votes, sack slot now. Yes, 81%. I thought it'd be higher, you know. I genuinely thought it would be higher than that. I genuinely actually thought it'd be higher than that. I thought people would but then, to be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if rival fans come in and then just vote on it and say, like, yeah, we actually do want him thingy. We can't improve without slot changing his approach entirely, playing players who are out of form in place of players who at least are showing some kind of form. Exactly. And that's why Kanate should be dropped. And people on this channel who watch my channel on a regular day-to-day basis, they will fully downright know my opinions on Kanate. I like him as a centre back. I do rate him. But in this current place of form, I wouldn't give him a contract as opposed to right now. I genuinely wouldn't. I won't give him a contract. Why should we give him a contract? Because you know what that is showing? Poor mentality and poor mindset. Because you're rewarding him for bad behaviour. It's about accountability. Earn it. Out. Reactstv slot out. Look, I've said right now for me it's just about highlighting and talking about how bad Liverpool Football Club are, as opposed to sitting here and screaming on a slot in or out. Do you get what I mean? That's what I'm in the mindset of right now. But Liverpool have lost 3-0. 3-0 at home, you know. 3-0 at home. Again. Again, man. You know, Tom Little's just tweeted out this. Can't defend any aspect of today. The players and the managers are letting the fans down. We're getting close to Brendan Rodgers' 2015-16 territory because the crowd are losing it with the patience of with the footy. Was a rightly very frustrated crowd today. I agree. And I think as soon as, more, Anfield crowd people, and I've seen it when I've been to games this season, you know, that there is a massive frustration. There was a frustration last season. A lot of people in the stadium didn't like the football last season, and people seem to forget that a lot of people in the actual stadium last season didn't even like the football last season. They didn't. We used to create Darwin Nunes 4 to 5 big chances a game. Nunes used to create his own chances based off pure chaos. What's so woke nonsense? And who is Greg says, yeah, I want the bold man gone.
Gibbs White. It's done, guys. It's time. I'm sorry. You can't be losing to Nottingham Forest at home 3-0. You just can't. I'm sorry. I'm done with it. I've stuck by him, but this is just... You can't be doing this. This is just taking the piss at this point. It's done. It's finished. I won't even say the 2 words, but you guys already know what I think. It's finished. It's finished. I'm sorry.
You know what? I'm in the same temperament of him as well, because I said, myself, and people know this, I was on a slot in. I want to back this manager. I want to believe in this manager because he has shown me before. But it's about the now. And ultimately, our season is over in November. Not in May. Our season is over in fucking November. Big up to Sarab. He's in deep trouble the first time I've actually thought it. I agree. He's in massive deep trouble now. This has gone beyond the talk of the crisis, Chan. We'll just have a normal conversation here, yeah? A normal conversation. No screaming, no shouting. This has gone beyond a crisis, in my opinion. You don't lose. You simply do not lose. Let me show you. Liverpool's fixtures since that Crystal Palace game. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 losses there. 6 losses there. Another 2 losses there. So that's what? 2, 4, 8 losses in... I don't even know how many games that is. I can't be bothered to work out the maths. The fear of losing is gone. And so many will probably watch the game. One big issue is sacking managers without suffering for a while isn't the Liverpool way. Other teams just get rid when it isn't working. That's always been in the principle of Liverpool, though. Like, Liverpool will always give a manager somewhat of time just to make sure they kind of make the right judgment and right decision, which I understand it and I hear it. But if your season is over in November after spending 420 million quid, there's no real... Where's the credit? Where's the argument? Do you know what I mean? Like, where do we ultimately go from here? Real talk now. Where do we go from here? Because for me, I genuinely don't know. I don't know. That's 6 losses and 8 there. We've had like 8-9 losses in 11 games. Look at that. Look at that. Imagine if we didn't beat Frankfurt. We went 1-0 down, by the way. Could you imagine if we didn't beat Frankfurt? Oh, God. And the thing is, we've not been playing well. We should have lost to Southampton. We should have dropped points to Everton. Atletico Madrid, cool, yeah, it was a good performance, but last minute. Burnley, last minute. Arsenal, wonder free kick. Ngamoa, the brilliance of him, steps up last minute. There's not been no good performances this season. That Bournemouth win is looking like winning a Champions League. That Arsenal win is looking like we won the quad. Type flipping performance. Look at this, man. Just look at it. Please tell me, chat, please. Are we beating PSV right now? Probably not. West Ham. So that Sunderland game, we could get battered, by the way. The way that Sunderland get in your face, that play pragmatic, that literally use their physicality again, who are better side than Forest. You thought 3-0 was bad. That Sunderland game could be worse. I am fearing that Sunderland game. Anywhere it could get much. Yeah. I hear you. I hear the chat, man. I hear the chat. Like, we're crap. We're down bad. We are beyond bad. It is spooky how bad it is. Genuinely. And I don't know where we go. I genuinely don't know where we go from here. I really don't. Did Brendan Rodgers have it this bad? People mention Brendan Rodgers. Did he have it this bad? No. This run that we're on, did he have it this bad? This is Man City of last season. This isn't isn't the same losses. It's the manager of the losses. I see nothing positive from his fact. What positive is there? Anywhere not like this, it could get much more. Listen, what is now sinking. It's got that bad now. We're starting to get battered at home now. It's yeah. Yeah. I need a drink. We have got JP coming on the channel very soon. We will gather his thoughts. Because chat, I don't know where we're not winning the game. You think we're winning a game? No. We're in a deep, deep crisis. PSV will be all right. Our team fares better against the European playstyle. Yeah, but it's all right saying that, mate. We're crap. Do you get what I mean? Just I don't know, man. I want to see what this fucking manager's got to say. See if he's done a press conference. Or has he ducked the press conference? Let's have a look. Has Arne done a press conference? Let's have a look. He looks lost now. I want to check out some people's match reactions. See what other people are starting to think, man, because this is dark. I've got my dressing gown on. Yeah, it is. Bear with me, chat. Slot has to go. Let's have a look. Let's see what Coppish I've got to say.
Enough is enough. It's going from bad to worse at a rapid speed. Liverpool have lost again. Lost 3-0 again. Last time we lost to Man City 3-0 away from home. Now we've lost to Nottingham Forest 3-0 at home. Enough's enough. It's time for him to go. And this is why. Where do I begin with this? We knew yesterday that Conor Bradley was going to be out, Florian Wirtz was going to be out. I'm going to speak about Florian Wirtz because apparently Wirtz is the reason why, everything became offset and off balance. Wirtz is the reason, but Wirtz didn't play today and we still got battered.
Facts. Thank you.
We'll come back to that. The moment we all knew Conor Bradley got injured, we all sat there and went, Szoboszlai's going to be played right back. I said it categorically, we shouldn't be playing Szoboszlai right back. Not because he can't do a job there, but because he's easily been our best centre midfielder. No, scratch it. He's been our best player this season, but he's easily been our best centre midfielder this season. So why move our best centre midfielder out of his position? I said you could play Joe Gomez there. No, you can't play Joe Gomez there because what if he gets injured? What if something happens? We're only down to Ibra and Virgil. Okay, cool. Calvin Ramsey. Now he's barely played any minutes. So let me get this straight. We'd rather play a centre midfielder at right back rather than an actual right back who's actually fit and available. Because guess what? They were both on the bench. Gomez and Ramsey were both on the bench today. Neither of them saw any game time. But we'll get to that as well. Then we play Sobo right back. And let's be real, we actually started the game quite well. Create a few chances. McAllister unlucky not to score. Brilliant clearance from Elliot Anderson. Then set piece to Nottingham Forest. And guess what happens? We lose the first ball. Sorry, I think Virgil might have won the first ball. Lands at Murillo's feet. No one near him. Boom, back of the net. 1-0 Nottingham Forest. Repeat, rinse, repeat. How many times are we going to lose from set pieces? How many times are we going to concede from set pieces? Why can't?
Because Cal, this manager doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know how to come out. He comes out and says he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. He genuinely doesn't know what to do. And the worst thing is, he's not even fucking tried to fix it.
Win a second ball in our own box. Who is coaching set pieces? So then the ball gets crossed in from the right-hand side, and then Ibra goes to tackle. Ibra's basically on the floor, guys. Ibra's facing away from the ball on the floor, basically having sex with the grass, and it looks like it's going to be 2-0. but the goal's ruled out. So we catch a bit of life. Catch a bit of life.
That was
Then,
this. You know the thing is with that set piece one, we don't even concede that if Konate just how about turns his body and passes the ball forward. This is a passing it out for a corner. He knows Liverpool are weak on set pieces. He knows Liverpool cannot defend set pieces right now. So why is he putting it out for Forest to get set piece?
Gravenberch goes in slightly high on Sangara. Very lucky on another day. That could have been a red card. If Sangara makes a meal, that could have been a red card on another day. Get away with that. Then McAllister, clumsy in the box, could have potentially given away the penalty. Got lucky there again. So then you're thinking, all right, 1-0 half time, get the boys in there, give them a kick up the arse, get your tactics straight, and get them back out there, and let's go and win this game. Within mere minutes of the restart, we're 2-0 down. McAllister misses out on a challenge. Tame in a challenge. Ball put across the box, 2-0. So now we're fighting against a losing battle. Wait. We're fighting against a losing battle. So then what do we do? Rinse and repeat. Konate off, Gravenberch into defense. So we start the game with one midfielder in defense, and then we end up with two in defense. And then Jones is there, McAllister's there. Ekatike comes on. So we're still chasing the game. And then we bring off Ekatike. So then we bring off Isak, who barely again got any touches. Got one half chance, which he scuffed. Barely got any touches, any service, anything. Bring on Chiesa. Why are we bringing on Chiesa for not Salah or Gakpo? Why is Chiesa coming on for a striker when we're chasing a goal?
Thank you. Genuinely. Cody Gakpo. I think there's a reason why we signed him to a new deal, but I'm not going to say it. Mo Salah. What is in that contract of yours to be able to play every single week, to be playing every single minute? You are shit. Cody Gakpo, you are shit right now. Why are they playing? No. Sorry. Let me rephrase that. Why are they staying on the pitch? Why are they fucking starting for starters?
So let me get.
There's no warrant. There is no warrant. Do you know if this manager was to start a Chiesa over a Salah, start a Calvin Ramsey, start a Joe Gomez instead of Konate, you can probably give him a bit more of a leeway because you actually somewhat changed it up. You actually listened to the fans. You actually listened. You actually not been naive. You actually not been stubborn. We actually would have appreciated and we actually would have applauded you for that. But you didn't do any of that.
You got Gakpo on the left-hand side who wants to cut into and go into the middle. You got Salah on the left-hand side who wants to cut in and go into the middle. Then you got Chiesa who's ready in the middle, and you got Ekatike who sometimes likes to drift out to the left and cut into the middle. Where's the width? Why did Kirk start ahead of Robbo today? And look, I get it. When I said I'll slot out, I get it. I knew I was going to get a backlash. But I've always said to you guys, I'm going to be open and honest with you guys at all times, whether it's for good or bad. And I will happily take the flat. I sat here and I said to you, I hope I'm wrong. Because if I'm wrong, I get ridiculed. And I'd rather live a life of getting ridiculed and Liverpool winning trophies with Arne slot. I got called clown, reactionary, knee-jerk, fake fan. Worse as well. Worse than that as well. What? Because I had an opinion. An opinion that my manager's proven right at the moment. Let me ask you as a Liverpool fan, what are your standards for this club? What do you think we should be achieving? Because another word that gets thrown about that's really peeing me off is entitlement. Entitlement. Oh, you've only won 2 leagues in 30-odd years. Why should we win it? I tell you why we should win it. Because we won it last season and we strengthened on what we won. That's why we should be winning it. Any other team who won the league and then brought in Frimpong, Kirkes, who was the best left back in the league last season. Frimpong considered one of the best right wingers in world football. Leone considered a young generational talent. Isak considered the second best striker in the league. Ekitike considered one of the hottest prospects in Europe. We bought all these players, didn't we? Didn't we buy all these players? Mamardashvili, one of the top young goalkeepers.
Big up, Ant lad.
So I meant to go, nah, we can take a break.
And are you slot
Gave
out?
Virgil a new contract, gave Salah a new
I
contract.
know
In
people
the
said
hopes
Florian
that
Wirtz is
they
the
just-
problem. There's no excuses because even when Florian Wirtz has not played, we've been crap.
Meant their legacy even further by getting 2 more years out and 2 more Premier Leagues, and hopefully 1 more Champions League with that as well. But nah, I'm entitled for wanting Liverpool to win. Do you know how crazy it sounds that I'm entitled because I think my club is good enough to win? Were you guys at the parade? Because I was. Because I want to be there every year. I want to take my kids there. God willing, I'm old enough to see my grandkids. I want to bring my grandkids to a parade. But I'm entitled. What? Because I think Liverpool should be winning. Not want to win, should be winning. Because we have a squad good enough to win. But nah, we're 11th now. We are 11th in the league. And I'm the crazy one. I'm the
Sonny,
idiot.
is this you in the
I'm
chat,
the
by the
clown.
way?
How are we going to turn this around? How does he turn this around? The players don't look like they're playing for him anymore. They look like they're fed up. They don't understand his tactics because no one understands his tactics. They look fed up with his tactics. We don't win second balls. We have no structure. We ended the game with Szoboszlai's left centre back. Szoboszlai played right back. Oh, hear this. Szoboszlai and Jones were interchanging at right back today. Yeah, go figure. Ibu stunk. But guess what? Ibu is having to cover a right back that's not there because they're not right backs. When we've got 2 players on the bench who are experienced at playing right back. Make it make sense, someone. Nottingham Forest came and they didn't even sit low. They didn't even do a low block. I thought Sean Dyche were going to do low block and hit us on the counter attack, hit us on the break. They went toe to toe with us and they battered us. McAllister, deepest line playmaker in midfield again. Gravenberch, poor again. Szoboszlai, okay at best. Jones tried his best, but okay at best. Isak, no service. Salah running into it. Nico Williams locked up Salah. Gakpo, cutting. Kirkes, overlap, don't receive the ball. Go to ground. Virgil, look fed up. That's the most fed up I've ever seen Virgil and Alisson at this football club. That's the most fed up I've ever seen them look. I was told Florian Wirtz is offsetting the balance. He needs to be dropped. We need to go back to last season's midfield. We did that, got smashed by Man City. So what's the excuse now? What's the structure? What are we doing? Why isn't he getting it right? Why is he getting it so wrong? Tactically, it's appalling. The formation that we start off with, we don't have a shape. The midfield ain't there. Hence why it's so difficult to get second balls. Sangare was getting every second ball. Elliot Anderson was everywhere. You know why? Because they're giving clear instructions. They're giving the tactical nous and they're giving the tactical discipline of what to do. It is not good enough. These players that I'm
Less
looking
of
at right
that.
now do not believe in the manager. And how can you when he's performing like this? We have played 6 games in the Premier League. Sorry, we have played 12 games in the Premier League. 6 wins, 6 losses, no draws. We're a journeyman team right now. And don't sit there and call me entitled when every single one of us predicted Liverpool to win the league. And not just us, pundits alike. So don't sit there and call me entitled. I'm not entitled. I'm a Liverpool fan who expects the best from this team. And if you don't expect the best from this team, then you need to question yourself about you being a Liverpool fan. How dare you say anyone who wants and believes Liverpool should be winning this season entitled? How dare you say we're entitled for thinking we should be winning the Prem? How dare you say we shouldn't expect to win the Prem because we've only won it twice in 35 years? What's the context behind that? Klopp had to come into a team that was on the ground and build it up to become champions. Slot's taken over a team that already had the foundations built. And last season, he furnished the house beautifully. This season, he's absolutely ripped out the structure. We have no roof right now. Leaking goals. Don't sit there and call me entitled. We've got a good enough squad not to be 11th in the table. We've got a good enough squad who should be within touching distance of Arsenal Football Club right now. But we're close to relegation than we are to the top of the league. Go figure. I'm done. I've got nothing else to say, people. We need to turn this around and turn this around quick. And look, if you're still slotting, absolutely fine. I'm not even going to call you crazy. But I will ask you, explain why. Explain why. Because I'm done with it. Get me a new manager. People, thanks for listening. Let me know your comments. I'm not going to ask.
Big up to Cal. Big up to Cal. Chat. We've gone live for an hour. We'll listen to a couple of clips. I'm giving you some of my thoughts. I'm going to go and do a 10-minute match reaction. I'm going to try and break the game down. Now I've, calmed down a little bit. And, yeah, I am going to actually be back live tonight at 10 o'clock for the boxing. Oh, God, that's going to be pain. But no, bless up to everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to redirect to the boxing stream. So, obviously, smash a like on that stream. It'd be much appreciated. Bless up to everybody. Hope everyone somehow has a good rest of the day. Liverpool are crap. Match reaction coming up in the next 20 minutes. Take care, and I'll see you all very soon. Peace. Liverpool, season's done.